Good morning, friends. Sorry for the less than pristine quality of filming this morning. The sun is in my face. I'm on my way to work, but I did want to go ahead and film a little intro this morning because I am starting a vlog. So let me tell you what I'm up to today. First, I'm going to work. It is Friday, and this morning we are having our Christmas breakfast for faculty and staff. We also decorated a table at work, so me and one of my coworkers worked together to put together a table for the table decorating contest. So I will try to get a clip of that and any clips that I'm able to get, but I am going to be doing that this morning. And then also, sorry for the shakiness as well, the urge to film is real, but then you do this and it's like, is it worth it? So after work today, I will be going to town and going out to eat and to the bookstore with my husband and our friend Parker. And so I'm really excited about that. Plan to film that as well. But the real reason why we're all here is I'm going book shopping. And I'm actually not going book shopping. I'm going book window shopping, but I'll tell you why later. The point is, I need one more book to read before Christmas. Like, I want to add one more Christmas book to my TBR. I've had good luck recently with one book, so I feel like I just want to try one more book out. It'll probably be a Christmas romance. So I wanted to take you guys with me to the bookstore. That way I can kind of show you what Christmas books are at my bookstore and if there's any other books that I'm interested in that I see at the bookstore. So we're going to do that. Then I'll also do a reading vlog with you where I read whatever book I pick out. And I may be decorating ornaments again this weekend. I'm not sure. But if I do that, that will be here as well. So I hope you enjoy the ride. Let's just go ahead and jump into the day.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness.
The day is done and it's time to go to town now. I think we're gonna go eat at Longhorn tonight, maybe, and then go get some coffee, and then I'm gonna go to the bookstore. So I had a really fun day today with the Christmas breakfast and all the fun things. So I'm glad I got to kind of show you guys a little clip of what work looks like for me. Obviously, it's not fun and games all the time. We do have to work, but I do love that we get to do fun stuff like what we did today. So that is really fun. But now, like I said, it's time to go eat, get some coffee, and go book shopping.
Come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, 'Cause every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance.
All right, this is probably the one clip so far that looks halfway decent with halfway decent lighting. I've just kind of been filming as I go. So I just wanted to check back in and let you guys know how my day went yesterday. I had a really fun day with work and the Christmas breakfast, and then last night going out to eat. We went to Longhorn and I got Joe mugs because they had a gingerbread mocha, and I've had that before and it was really good. I will admit it wasn't the best last night, so I was kind of disappointed, but they drew a little Santa on my cup and I thought that was super cute. Then we went to Starbucks, and I wish I would have gotten a peppermint mocha there because the gingerbread mocha was not as good as what it's been in the past, but I'm sure it just depends on who makes it. Anyways, I went to the bookstore and I did not get anything, but I wanted to. I purposefully did not take any money into the store because I didn't want to be tempted, because I know it's Christmas. Don't need to be buying anything else because I've already spent a lot of money on Christmas gifts, and I know that like I will be getting some books for Christmas, so I had to just like maintain, which was really hard because I did ask Will to get me a book and he said no, and I'm proud of him, but I'm also a little mad because I was like, come on. He's like, I'll buy you a coffee. And I was like, the coffee's going to take longer for me to purchase the book. But anyways, the reason that I didn't buy a book is originally I was going to take you guys to the bookstore and I was going to show you all the Christmas books on the table that the Christmas books were on. Well, sadly, my bookstore, I have always felt like my Books A Million is not managed well. I don't like the way they set up the store. The books are always disorganized, and they did not even have a Christmas book display. And I was very upset about that. They had like kids books out, and I'm like, adults want to read Christmas books too. So I literally had to go and just find them. So I was super annoyed at that. But I wanted to take you guys along to look at the Christmas books and any other books I might be interested in, and pick up one more Christmas book to read for this vlog, and like one more book to add to my TBR. Now, I did not buy a Christmas book, but I will tell you guys that there are 3 Christmas books that if I have them, I am going to read them hopefully before Christmas, but at least before the end of the year, I'm like ready for them. And I got lucky this week because I've been getting some book mail from some much loved friends. And Olivia from Liv's Library sent me one of the books that I really, really wanted to read. And it was the one that she just read and loved. So I have A Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh, and I'm so stoked to read this one. It is a little bit longer than Cross Country Christmas was. It's about 330-ish pages. But I'm hoping to be able to read this before this vlog goes up on Wednesday. So let's just hope and pray I can get through it. And I'm really excited because I feel like I could love this one. If y'all don't know what it's about by chance, I will just quickly let you know. So the story follows Molly and Andrew. And Molly and Andrew are trying to get home to Ireland from America for Christmas. And what's really cool about the story is Molly and Andrew for the last 10 years have been sitting by each other on these flights. I think they're like 8-hour-long flights on their way home every year for Christmas. So they've kind of had this budding friendship over the years. But this year's different because there is a freak snowstorm and the flight gets canceled. And Molly really doesn't care. She's not a huge fan of Christmas, but Andrew is a Christmas fanatic and it is so important to him to get home for his mom's Christmas dinner and be with his family and celebrate the holidays. So Molly takes it upon herself to make sure that Andrew makes it home for Christmas. So I think they try to go through taxis, planes, boats, and trains to try to get him home for Christmas. And along the way, it's a friends to lovers type of trope, and I think they'll probably fall in love. So this just sounds extremely cute, and I've heard that it's very quotable and sweet, has some good banter in it as well. So I'm really hoping that I love this one just as much as I loved A Christmas or Cross Country Christmas. So I will be reading this through the vlog, but before I get started, I do have to film a video today. So I don't know how this is going to go because this week is going to be super busy for me, but it's good because you guys will see a lot of things from me this week in this vlog, but man, I'm super busy. So I'm going to be filming, I have my laptop right now, and I'm going to be filming books on my Christmas wish list video that's going to be up before this one. So if you haven't already watched that video, I will go ahead and link it down in the description box below, and you guys can go watch that if you want to. So it is just basically all the books that I want for Christmas. Well, probably not all of them because I want all of them. This is just a few. But I've got to go film that, and then I'm going, it's my father-in-law's birthday, so I'm going to my in-laws. We are going to have, what is it called? Chicken piccata with fettuccine alfredo, which is one of my favorite things that my mother-in-law makes. And she's also gonna have like, I think she said like a lemon pound cake or something lemon. And I was like, is it my father-in-law's birthday or is it my birthday? Because I'm so excited to go eat all that too and just hang out with them. I may be making some more Christmas ornaments as well. So if I do, I'll include that here. But anyways, so that's what's going on today. I'm not going to tell you about every day just yet because I'll tell you as the days go. But right now I'm going to go film this video and edit that a little bit. And if I have time to read, I will update y'all on this. But this may have to wait just a little bit longer. So stay tuned.
Come on. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Whew. Y'all, it has been a long day today. That's why I have not checked in. It is Sunday and you are just now seeing me for the first time because I slept late today because I stayed up too late last night. And then I had to finish a book, which I did. I haven't talked to you guys about this book in this vlog, but I was reading The Christmas Murder Game and I ended up giving it 3 stars. It wasn't my favorite thing. The pacing was really off in the book and it just wasn't what I'd hoped for. I will say the second half of the book was much better than the first half, which is why I gave it 3 stars, because the second half was like boom, boom, boom. But other than that, it wasn't like my favorite, but I feel like it was good. I did want to finish it, and I did think it was good overall. It just wasn't my favorite book. Anyways, I finished that. I got ready for the day. I cleaned up house a little bit. I'm doing laundry right now. I had to film a video today, which you guys will have seen. I think this video, no, you won't have seen this one yet. This one comes out on Friday. So I was filming my Christmas song book tag video today. Then I edited that and got it uploaded and scheduled to go up on Friday. Then I had to make a Walmart run and get lots of groceries. Then I had to make some gingerbread dip, and then I was gonna have to make more things, but I forgot one, like, ingredients for one thing, and then the other thing I couldn't find ingredients for, so that'll be a like tomorrow night thing. But yeah, I've just been super busy and running around all day today, but it is finally time for me to sit down and pick up Holiday Romance. So I'm about to do that, and I'm going to give you guys some initial thoughts. I do have a busy week ahead. I'm hoping and praying that by the end of this vlog, I will have that book finished so I can talk to you guys about it, because I really want to read it, but it's just going to be like a super busy week. So we're just gonna hope and pray I get it done. But right now I'm very tired, and we're gonna sit down and just relax for the rest of the night and enjoy Holiday Romance. Friends, you are getting real life bedhead. I haven't done anything today, Keisha. So I don't like this Keisha to come out in vlogs a lot, but sometimes this is just what you're gonna get. So I'm gonna just pretend like I'm comfortable with this. But I wanted to give you guys an update because today is Wednesday and I have not given you an update since Sunday. So I want to kind of brief you on how my week has gone so far. It has been a good week, but a busy week. And I did not vlog as much the past couple of days as what I anticipated doing. I did start Holiday Romance, so I will go ahead and let you guys know what I'm thinking of it so far. I'm only like 58 pages in, so I'm this far in, and this was all what I read on Sunday night. So it's been a couple of days since I've read it. I'm going to get back into it today, and my goal is to just sit here like this and read for a while, and then I do have something to do tonight, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But I did just want to let you know my initial thoughts on this book. So coming off of a cross-country Christmas, this is a, like, well, not this. Any book is going to be hard for me to get into after reading A Cross-Country Christmas, because I feel like that is just my perfect romance. And so, like, it just had everything. It had the level of banter and wit and fast pacing and character love and, like, all the things that I needed. I don't know, and the tropes. And this has a trope that I like, or one of my favorite tropes. And I do like the characters so far. There is some banter, but it's not like, it doesn't make me laugh out loud. Does that make sense? And I want the laugh out loud banter. I don't want, like, I'm supposed to laugh at this, but I'm not. You know what I mean? So far, that's how I feel. I am liking it. I think right now it would be about a 4-star just based on, like, the 58 pages that I've read, which is not a lot and not enough for me to be giving you really anything about, like, my thoughts on the book. So I just wanted to make sure I told you I was reading it. So this has like 340 pages almost. So I do need to read more before I give you all more initial thoughts. But I do like the characters so far. I do like the setup for it. And I do like that it has, like, it bounces back and forth between present day and then the last, like, bits and pieces of the last 10 years of them getting to know each other. So I do like that. So I am enjoying this, and I just wanted to give you an update on that. Now let me give you a quick update on the week. So Monday, I worked all day, and then after work, we had our work Christmas party. We went out to eat, and I'll go ahead and put a picture here. So we went out to eat and had a good time. We took a group picture. I also took a picture with my buddies. So this is like my work crew. We had a good time. We did our Secret Santa reveals and all that. So that was a good time. And it was just a really long night. I didn't get home until like 9 o'clock. I was really tired, and it was just hard to want to do anything after that. So then Tuesday, which was yesterday, I worked until 2:30, and we kind of just were trying to wrap everything up at work. I got off. So technically we're still working today, but I took the day off because I wanted an extra day of vacation. I think everybody was kind of hoping to get today off, but there's still not been any emails sent out, and it is like 11:30, and it's kind of surprising because we kind of assumed a whole or half day would be let off before our actual break starts, because that's typical. But anyways, glad I took the day off nonetheless. So I left work yesterday at 2:30, and I went to my middle grade book club, which I will show you guys some clips from here, or in this next portion, I'll show you guys some clips from that. But if you don't know, I do host a middle grade book club. I've been doing it since October of 2020. And this meeting was actually our last meeting. We will not be meeting anymore. We may have a reunion next year, but it was just time, for lack of a better explanation. It was just time. People grow, life gets busy and life happens. And so it was just time to say goodbye for a little while. But it has just been the most wonderful time being able to foster a love of reading in these kids and sharing my love of reading with them and learning with them and teaching them, and just having this opportunity has just been one of the best things in the world. So it's definitely bittersweet, but we did enjoy our last meeting together, and we painted some Christmas ornaments, which are the clips that I got. So we talked about our book. We read Young Scrooge by R.L. Stine. It was one of their favorites. It was one of my least favorites, but it happens. We talked about our favorite books and our least favorite books and all that fun stuff. So it was a really, really good time. So I will include clips from that, and I'm going to go ahead and read more of Holiday Romance because I got home last night and I had a headache. So I laid down at 6:30 and I was just out. I got up to edit a video to post on today, which actually you guys will be noticing by this point that my Christmas song book tag that I said was going to go up on Friday is going up and has gone up today on Wednesday because I had to flip-flop because I'm not finished with this book. So we're going to finish this book out over the next couple of days, and I will keep you guys posted on my thoughts and check in with you soon.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the
Michael wrapped this up for me, which is pretty easy, low-key wrap, but
That's okay.
Ooh.
Belladonna.
Oh, I want to read that one. Well, I already have a hunch now. Let's see. Okay. This is either going to be a dead giveaway or just throw you off. I wonder which it is. I'm going to keep a fan of. Keisha?
Yeah.
I love it. I want to read this.
You loved that one,
We're
right?
talking about it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
I'll just
Yes.
reveal. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my.
Keisha, you're amazing.
So good.
So what the heck?
I used my finger at the top and the bottom. I'm like, all right, if I made this at the top.
She's got like her hand all.
That was smart.
My
Mine's an
balls are
open
like
tree.
way over here.
I know.
And I have
Like,
2
your
stars
tree
on
is
your
like
balls
this.
are out of
Like a
place.
heart. Your
Oh,
present
that's
came out really good, Elizabeth.
You got 3, right?
Okay. Oh my
Hold
god.
on, wait.
So funny.
What in the preschool grind is going
What the grind is going on here?
I'm dying.
Emily, that comment went.
Yeah.
Yeah. I vote, Keisha and Elizabeth.
Keisha and
Yep.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Jordan
No.
was good too.
I know, Jordan had both
Keisha.
colors too.
I should have done both colors too.
Oh my gosh.
My balls are everywhere. No.
reveal.
Oh.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Oh. Meat cracked up sandwich.
Benefit.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
That's talent.
You're gonna get us kicked off YouTube. Hide that picture.
Okay, excuse the appearance, but I just got book mail and I haven't been opening all of my book mail on here just because I've been doing it over on Instagram. But this is from one of my YouTube subscribers, so I wanted to be sure to open this here. It says, Merry Christmas, although I know this probably won't make it there by Christmas, LOL. That's okay though. Either way, enjoy the read, from Jeannie Riley. So Jeannie, also, this is gift wrapped. Thank you so much. I know that costs extra, so that is just so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna open this live, so if I can get into this. I'm terrible at unwrapping ribbon, and I've already pulled at this, so I'm sure that I probably already have tightened it more than it should have been. So, okay, I've got it. I'm so excited, Jeannie. You did not have to do this. I'm so stinking excited. Okay. What is it? Oh my gosh, this is like wrapped really good too. Oh, it's the rewind. Oh, and now Jovi wants to play. I love it. She's like, Mom, what is that? Is it for me? Jovi loves Christmas too. If y'all don't know this, like Jovi knows like what her stocking is. And she knows like all the things. Oh my goodness, this is wrapped really good. Yay! It's the Rewind by Allison Winscotch. I have been really looking forward to reading this one. It says 2 exes wake up together with wedding bands on their fingers and no idea how they got there. They have just one New Year's Eve at the end of 1999 to figure it out in this big-hearted and nostalgic rom-com. I am so stinking excited for this one, Jeannie. Thank you so, so much for sending this to me. You did not have to. And also to anyone else out there who has sent me anything, I've been posting over on Instagram whenever I get gifts. So thank you so, so much. I never expect anything from you guys, but it absolutely warms my heart. One of my love languages is definitely like giving and receiving gifts. So I appreciate this so, so much. It really makes me feel so loved, and I appreciate you guys so, so much. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Again, thank you for this, Jeannie.
Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake. And then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face. And later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day. Oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as we walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Yeah, a Merry Christmas Day.
Wanted to give y'all a little update. So this vlog has honestly not gone how I had hoped it would. So I'm really proud of like the B-roll and like the little bits of pieces into my life you guys have seen. But this is really not a reading vlog. So my update on the book is that I'm still not super far into it. I am about 100 pages in, and I am liking the book, and I do think it's gonna probably be like a 4-star. And I'm not sure if this is because I just read Cross Country Christmas and I love that one, or if I'm kind of like getting burnt out at this point in the year and I'm just kind of like ready for new reads in the new year, and I'm kind of done with reading this year. I'm not really sure. But this is just not something that I just continuously want to pick up. And it's not the book's fault. I really think it's my fault. But then again, I've been buddy reading this with my friend Elizabeth, and she's been saying she's kind of had the same feelings. It's like it's a really good book, probably at least a 4-star, but just not really feeling like picking it up. So I'm kind of struggling to finish this. And at this point, it's Thursday night, and I need to have this finished because the vlog's supposed to go up tomorrow. So I don't know. I've got to get this finished. If anything, the vlog's going to go up late, but Kendall and Olivia are going to be going live for Kendall's. She's doing like this Harry Potter read along, and she's doing a sprints discussion game kind of live tonight in about 20 minutes. And so I'm going to jump on there, and whenever she does sprints, I'm going to sprint, and maybe that'll help. But I'm just like not motivated to read. So I don't know if I'm going to read any more holiday books after this, just because I want to give them a fair chance, and I think I'm a little bit burnt out. But that is my update so far.
Dance around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dance around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dance around the Christmas tree.
Okay, it is Friday morning, and I've gotten further in the book. I'm on page 203, so I don't have as much left. I can probably finish it in the next hour to hour and a half, so this vlog's going up later today, but that's okay. But I think I've finally figured out my thoughts on this book. So I just don't feel like it's fair to read anything right now anyways, but I think I'd still feel the same about this regardless. But I am definitely on a book hangover from Cross Country Christmas, and I also feel like I'm just feeling a little burnt out. I get this way at the end of the year, leading up to Christmas, and right after Christmas, I just kind of don't want to read anything, and I'll usually take a little bit of a break before the new year. So I think that's probably the stage that I'm in, but also I've really been trying to figure out why this book isn't going like the best for me. I don't hate it. This is going to probably be like a 4-star. I really enjoy it, and the pacing is good. Well, for a 340-page book. I prefer my romances to be like 200 and 250 pages, something like that, because there's just too much to pack in this long of a book, and I just don't feel like romance can really last that long for me. I mean, it does, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it doesn't hold my attention for that long. So I do like the story, and I do like the characters, and I have laughed a couple of times or smiled a couple of times, but definitely not near as much as I did in A Cross Country Christmas. And I think I've figured out why this is not going to be 5-star for me. And it's because, well, one, other than the fact that it's too long, I'm not really connected to the characters. I like the characters, but you know how there's books that will allow you to get to know a character and you just can't help but fall in love with them? This book, I feel like, is more telling me about the characters versus me getting to know them. So anything that I know of them has been told to me via the text versus me getting to know them through the story. So it's a little bit different in that regard, as to where I really just don't feel like I've really gotten to know these characters. There's not a lot of depth to them, in my opinion. And it's been a really sweet story, and I do love this concept, and I think it's really good. I'm still going to give it 4 stars because I have enjoyed reading it, despite the fact that, like, I'm just feeling burnt out. That's not this book's fault. I do think it's a 4-star read. But I feel like any book that I've read, I'm thinking about the romance books that I've read, and the only romance book that has been about this long, and I think it was about this long, is After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I gave 5 stars, but any others I've given 4. Like this one I gave 4. One Day in December I gave 4. Always in December I gave 4. There's just been a lot. I'm trying to think of other romances. Love in Other Words I gave 4.5, but I really liked that one. But I think the shorter romances are going to be more my speed, just because I don't like to stay in a romance story for 350 pages. So there's that. But also, again, this is just like telling me about the characters versus me actually getting to know them. And I am getting to know them, but it's like I don't want to be told. I just want to, like, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? So that is currently where I'm at with this book. I am really enjoying it. I'm going to finish it up. Then I'm going to get a shower and get ready. And then I will wrap up my thoughts at the end of this video. It is Friday afternoon and I am finally finished with Holiday Romance. So I am going to end up still giving it the same rating that I thought from the beginning. So I am going to give this a 4-star. I don't want to repeat myself from what I just said, but it is a lot of the just not being able to feel fully connected. And I will say too that I feel like there are some parts of this story were a little bit more unbelievable to me, and I feel like fate definitely played a part in this. And I do love fate stories, so don't get me wrong. I just think that, I don't know, this wasn't like my perfect book. There were a lot of things that I liked, but I just couldn't give it like a 5-star. So I do think that most people will really enjoy this one. If you're wondering about the spice level in this book, it doesn't really start to get steamy until the end. And then it is open door at the end. But I will say that it was only for like a couple of pages, so I could bypass that pretty easily. But I don't know. I will always wonder why, like, I don't know how to say it, but like, why can't it just be it without putting things where they don't belong? You guys read between the lines, but like, I'm just like, that is the part I think of smut sometimes. So I'm learning how to vocalize what I don't like in books, and that is part of it. I'm just like, why? Because sometimes I wonder if it was just like simple, that I might be okay with it. But man, like, I don't know. So that, just know that there's a couple pages of that here. Another thing that I was like not a huge fan of is the use of GD in this a lot. It wasn't like a lot, but it was enough that I noticed it, which to me is too much. So I also didn't give it 5 stars because of that. But overall, I do think this is a sweet story. Molly and Andrew were really sweet characters to follow. I do think it was a little long, but I just prefer my romances to be a little bit shorter, and that's just a personal thing, nothing towards this book. But I did enjoy the entire read of this, and I don't know if this will be my last book of the year or not, but I know I'm a little bit burnt out. So anyways, I did finish that one. So we did get a book read this video finally, but hopefully you guys enjoyed just getting a little bit of a peep into my life this past week. I did a few Christmas Eve fun things, and you got to meet some people in my life, so that is always fun. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave an airplane emoji, since this was a like flight romance type of deal. Even though they weren't even on the plane a lot of the time, it was based around these flights they took together. So go ahead and leave me an airplane emoji if you've made it this far in the video. And if you did make it this far, thank you so much, because I know this is a little bit more lengthy of a vlog. But just know that I appreciate you, and I hope that you and your family have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in my next video on Monday. Bye, friends.